Alright guys, well this is it, Game 3 of one of the top 4 matchups at the Massillon, Ohio City Championships. Once again, on the left, we have Michael Z, who is running Durant, and on the right we have Jimmy O, who is running 6 corners with Electrode. Now in the last game, Michael was able to fully set up all of his Durants by turn, 2 or 3 or something like that, so he just kept devouring every turn, and eventually Jimmy decked out very quickly. So this being the final game, the winner will win the top 4 and we'll move on to the finals. And here we go, Jimmy goes first. Starting off with a Landorus, he attaches and passes. Michael with the Durant attaches, plays Pokegear, he's looking for a collector, I would imagine. Has an N, which doesn't help him at all. And then plays a second Pokegear. And in the first 3 cards he pulls, he finds the card he wants and uses it right away. He's looking for 3 Durants, hopefully. Nope, just 2 and a Rodon. That means 1 is prized, so that isn't terrible, but it isn't great either. And so he benches all 3 and uses Rotom's mysterious trick, hoping to find that hidden Durant. And then devours 3. And Jimmy loses 1 energy and 2 trainers. He attaches water to Landorus and uses Landorus's abundant something or other to attach the fighting from the discard. So the Devourer actually helped out Jimmy here, which is not something that happens very often. It's curious. Michael mischievous tricks again. And then uses N, strangely enough. That I wouldn't really recommend doing that. Because you don't know if that card you put in your deck is a Durant. So, you know, you shuffle your deck so you won't, sorry, the top card won't be Durant, well, won't likely be Durant. So, I don't know, I think you should have used that after he end. Now it's dangerous to use Mistress Trick, as you could put Durant back into your prizes. But he Crushing Hammers and fails, and uses Pokegear once again. Again, I think it's better to use that on the turn you need the supporter, because you could draw the supporter that you need, and even if you don't, that's 1 less card in your way of getting to the supporter. So, just personal opinions from a math geek. You know how it is, guys. Michael devours 4. 2 energy and a Chiron. And Jimmy collectors in something. I'm not sure what that was. Takes out a Reshiram. Plays Research Record. benches that Reshiram, evolves the Voltorb to Electrode, and uses Electrode's Pokepower. So Michael gets a prize, and Jimmy takes the top 7 cards from his deck, takes the energy there, and discards the rest. So he's going to attach a Fighting onto Landorus just in case of a Crushing Hammer, and the Fire and Rainbow onto Reshiram. And then he uses Twins. See, that's one of the pluses of using Electrode. Once you use it, your opponent gets a prize, so you're probably now down in prizes. So you play that and get any other card you want. So it's a pretty nice combo. Very helpful. Fire, and then attacks. So that does 80 to the active and 1 to each benched Pokemon on both sides. So it's like a hyper-powered Durant. Or not Durant, Donphan. Duh. But Michael has a Revive and brings back that knocked out Durant. He attaches a Rainbow to the active. And Junk Arms for another Pokegear. Takes an N, which he will now use. Plays a Victory Medal and gets 2 heads, so he can search his deck for any card he wants. Then he attaches an Eviolite to a bench Durant. Catches up that Reshiram there, and then devours 4. So Jimmy lost, looks like 2 Biancas and some energies. That could hurt in the long run. So he attaches a water for safety purposes. Retreats back to Landorus, and then knocks out the active Durant and hurts everybody. Everyone hurts. Sometimes. Michael attaches metal, uses Crushing Hammer successfully. He's going to take a Fire Energy off of Reshiram. And now I'll play Twins. I imagine for a Revive or something like that. But we'll find out. Possibly. He attaches an Eviolite, Revive, as expected, and then devours 4. Water, Kyurem, Research Record, and Catcher. Jimmy attaches to Reshiram. metal energy and Eviolite, but also still damages the benches. Michael attaches and junipers his hand of 0. Plays a crushing hammer successfully. Takes a fire from the benched Reshiram. And catches up that Reshiram. Right now, Michael is hoping that Jimmy doesn't have energy to attach to Reshiram. Otherwise, he's in trouble. But he devours and gets a few useful cards. And of course, Jimmy does have the energy and knocks out that other Durant. So if you look at the deck and Jimmy's prizes, it's very close here. It's definitely going to come down to the wire. Probably the last prize. It's about 10, between 10 and 13 I want to say, which is really, really close. But as I was talking, Michael played a super rod. I imagine to get back a Durant, so he can collector one next turn, or now, we'll see. And yeah, there it is. And there's Durant. Then he devours 4 more. Nothing very helpful there, maybe the N. But that's about it. Jimmy attaches. There's about 6 cards left in his deck. And knocks out the active Durant. So there are now 2 prizes left and about 6 cards. So it's going to be really, really close. If Jimmy has an N, the game moves vastly in his favor. If he doesn't, then it's going to be way close. Michael uses Juniper to get a fresh hand. And revives another Durant. And catches up the Landorus. Victory medal, he succeeds with 2 heads. Michael's had some very lucky flips in this game. A lot of heads on crushing hammers and victory medals. That's probably why he's hanging so close right now. Taking Jimmy to the brink of a game 3. Plays Crushing Hammer and succeeds. Take Fighting Energy from Landorus. And then devours 4 more. 2 energy, Eviolite, and Twins. So Jimmy's down to 2 cards. What does he do here? Attaches and plays N. Ouch. That is not good for Michael. In fact, that probably decides the game, I think. But we'll see how many cards he has left now. Looks to be about 5 or 6 again. So, yeah, now it's tough for Michael to do anything. Because there's 1 prize left now, and to devour a lot. At least 2 more devours. So he'll need some, a lot more catchers, and, well, maybe 1 catcher, and a lot of crushing hammers. But that just might not be possible here. So I guess he junk arms for the revive, while Jimmy's looking at his discard pile. He plays the twins. Very useful here. Attaches and retreats. Jump comes those 2 away for an Emulate, I assume. Yep, there it is. Devours 4. So Jimmy's down to 1 card now. He retreats, and that is the game. So Jimmy O moves on to the Massillon, Ohio finals, and Michael does not, unfortunately, but it was a very close game. Durant played well, and as you'll see soon, Jimmy's off to face another Durant. So guys, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the finals.